I ate it up. The spice was spicing, and I love that shit. I ate that shit up, girly. That shit had my jaw on the floor. I was shooketh. I did not guess the murderer because that shit was so good, and I was like, ooh. You know, like that sexual tension, when it's written so well, it just makes you feel things. It makes your heart pitta-patta, pitta-patta. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another book video. More specifically, I'm going to give you guys my January wrap up. So basically every month, hopefully, I will be sharing my top books that I've read, my statistics, and yeah, this video I'm going to share with you guys some of the books that I read in January. I used to do these videos and share every single book, but because I read so many books, I thought for these wrap-ups, I'll just give you guys my top books of every month and talk about these books, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Also in this video, I'm going to be doing the booktube newbie tag. I would love to be on the booktube side of things. I feel like my channel's leaning towards being booktube/vlog channel. I feel like that's the content that I'm leaning towards this year. So really just book videos and vlogs. So like my Living with Sue series. So yeah, I thought I could do the little tag to hopefully bring in some new book fans and book girlies. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it because we got a lot of things to share, say, and let's get into it. All right, so before I start rambling on, the drink of choice is the cherry slush flavor in the Alani Nu. Also, Celsius is now in Canada. I'm so happy because I had to go to the States to get that, and now it's here. I saw it at Costco. I didn't grab it because I wanted some Alani Nus, but once these are done, I'm grabbing a Celsius, babes. So cheers. Grab a little sippy sip of a drink and chill with me. Oh, that's so good. In the month of January, I read 44 books, which is over my 34 book goal, which basically every month my goal is to read around 34 books or over to hit my yearly goal, which is 400 books. My second goal is 600 books. We'll see. I think the only reason why I wanted it so high is just because I read a lot. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, but also I want to hopefully complete my bookshelves. To be considered a library, I think you need to have 1,200 books. And I think I'm at like 650. So I was like, if I read around like 500, 600 books and I get them, then I will be considered a library. We shall see. But those are some of the reading goals. Also, some random reading goals. We have read a classic, read 10 books out of my comfort zone, read 10 fantasies, read 20 series. And I was able to dabble into some of these reading goals this month. So I am happy. The vibe of this month has been reading out of my comfort zone, which I have a video coming up all about that. And then I read just a bunch of romances, which is my usual. And I dabbled a little bit in fantasy. So yeah, that's kind of the rundown, the statistics of January. So let me share with you guys some of my top books. Let's go into hockey romances. I really dabbled into it in January. So I started this series. We have the Consider Me series by Becca Mack. I read this one and it was so good. Basically, it's a hockey romance. He's an F-boy and he really saw this girl and was like, ooh, I'm trying to get her. And she's like, you an F-boy. I'm not getting close to you. And he basically is in a hockey team. He's in the NHL and it's spicy. It's good. The covers are really cute. I ate it up, loved it so much that I read/bought the second one, which is Play With Me. This is the captain of the hockey team's sister and one of the players in that team, if that makes sense. Super cute. So basically it's like, we're not supposed to be together because you're literally my captain's sister, but they end up falling for each other and it's really cute and spicy and I loved it so much. I can't wait to read the third installment, which the audiobook comes out in April, I think. So I will be reading it and I believe that book is Unravel Me, which is here. But I'm just waiting for the audiobook because I kind of really liked the audiobook better. So yeah, we have the third book, which I cannot wait to read. Hopefully whenever it comes out. I think it comes out in April, so yeah. Let me put these back while I'm at it. They're pretty hefty books. They're pretty thick for romances, but still really juicy. And I loved it, and I think I might read more books by Becca Mack because I very much enjoyed it, and we love a hockey romance. Now, my next top book of January is a fantasy. We have the sequel to Divine Rivals, which is Ruthless Vows. I really enjoyed this series I really enjoyed this book in December, I think I read it, or last year. And the second one came out in January, I believe. Right? No, at the end of December, actually. So I finally read Ruthless Vows. It was so cute, and it was just so beautifully wrapped. And their love was just so cute. Basically, this is a fantasy about two rivals, two writers. It's in like the war times, and they basically fall in love through letters. And there's like a cute magical element to it, and it's so cute. I loved it. And I cannot wait to get the hardcover of the sequel, Ruthless Vows. I'm showing this one because I don't have the Ruthless Vow cover yet, but I can't wait to get it because it's so cute. And like, can we take a moment for how beautiful this book is? So I really enjoyed Ruthless Vows, and that book made me dabble into fantasy, which I was really into. Next book that I really enjoyed was Rain in Me by Kayla Gross, and also the second one of this book is like one of my top books for the month of January is I Like You Like That by Kayla Gross. I really liked it. Basically, it's about this singer and a bodyguard. Basically, the bodyguard, they used to be best friends in the past, and then they kind of had a falling out, and then now they have to work together because he's going to be her bodyguard, and it's spicy, it's good, juicy. I think I Like You Like That is like 5 stars for me, and this one's maybe like a 3-star. But the covers are so cute, and I feel like we love a plus size main character, and the covers are just so beautiful. So I loved Rain in Me, and I also loved I Like You Like That, and I cannot wait to read more books by Kayla Gross because it was so cute. And I ate it up. The spice was spicing, and I love that shit. I ate that shit up, girly. The next series that is one of my tops that I really enjoyed in January, and might be one of my top like 2024 books, is the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. That series was so good. Basically, it's like small town cowboy romances in a sense. Some it's like bull riding, some it's like cowboys. Girl, I ate that shit up. I believe there are like 5 books or 6 books. I really enjoyed Heartless. Basically, it's like a nanny trope where he's a hockey player, I believe. He's a hockey player, has a son, she gets hired, she's never nannied before, but she really connects with the child, and it's so cute, so spicy. Loved. Like I was kicking my feet, I was laughing, I was giddy. This book really made me giddy. So really loved Heartless, and then I liked Reckless, which I think is the last one. And yeah, I really enjoyed the Chestnut Spring series. I don't have any of the physical copies yet, but I cannot wait to get them because they're such cute, good books. And I cannot wait to read the Wild Love book that comes out in April, I think, because I really loved Elsie Silver's books. And I think that's an author that I will be continuing reading her books because it was just, it made me feel things. And I love that. So really enjoyed that book. Then I also got into a new genre this month, murder mystery. Who would have thought? Because I'm a scaredy cat. I have a video all about reading books out of my comfort zone that's coming soon. Actually, it'll be coming after this one. So stay tuned for that. But basically, I read a murder mystery, which I'm a scaredy cat. I don't do murder mystery, thriller. Like, I'm just a wimp. But I read The Only One Left by Riley Sager. That shit had my jaw on the floor. I was shook if I did not guess the murderer. That shit had me shook. So basically, like, the book was like super slow and calm, and at the end, just bam, 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 bam. And I'm like, damn, girl, I didn't see none of this coming. Really enjoyed that book. I'm not really good at explaining premises, but I would have to say that basically it's about this woman who in like the 90s, Her whole family died. Everybody in the town blames her. She is sick and has paralysis and lives in this house on top of a hill. Basically, the main character is a caregiver, and she is assigned to this lady up in the house in the mountains. And she's like, I'm scared because apparently she's a murderer. But then she starts working with this woman. But then at the same time, she's like, did she really do it? Did she really kill all her family? So she ends up trying to uncover who murdered all her family, and it's juicy, and you figure out who. And wow, plot motherfucker twist after twist after twist. And it made me actually feel like I could read some more murder mysteries. So stay tuned for that video of me getting out of my comfort zone, because I really did get out of my comfort zone this month. And I tried reading thriller, murder mystery, classic, which is, all of those are kind of my goals as well. So yeah, I really dabbled into a new genre this month, and I am proud of myself. We're getting out of our comfort zone. We're trying new things and enjoying it. So that was a really good read, and that was a 5 stars for me. Like, that was so good. Juicy, kept me on my toes. I couldn't put the book down. It was really good. And we love to see it. Next series that I really, really enjoyed and is one of my top books for the month of January is the Priest series by Sierra Simone. Also, that series I do not have physically, and I cannot wait because the covers are so beautiful. Basically, we have priest, saint, and sinner. I really liked the second one. It was a gay romance between, I don't think he was a priest, but he was something in that realm. And basically, his ex is doing like a project on all of that, and they end up having to work together, but then the romance kind of flourishes, and it was just so good. And I love a good like forced proximity / like, I can't be with you, but we should be together. It was so good. That whole series was really good. Love the covers. I think Sierra Simone caters more to like dark romance. I also read American Queen as well. That one is spicy for sure. I wasn't as into it as I was for the Priest series. Super cute covers. Really enjoyed it. Like, that's like a 4.5, 5 stars for me. The Saint book, because that shit was so good. And I was like, ooh. You know, like that sexual tension, when it's written so well, it just makes you feel things. It makes your heart pitta-patta. And that book did that for me. So we love that one. Next series that I really, really enjoyed this month is the Improbable Meet Cute series, which I recommend reading this series, especially in February for Valentine's Day. It released at the end of the month, January 23rd. And basically it's a series of books by different authors, and they're little novellas, super cute, short. I think they're all audiobooks. I don't think there's any physical books. But I really enjoyed that series. My favorite one was the first one, which is The Exception to the Rule by Christina Lauren. Love that girl duo. And it was so cute. I loved it. And I love that one. It was so cute. It made me really giddy. And I also liked the second one as well. The Wingman Rule. Something like that. Super cute. Really cute little novellas, little romances that make you like all feel warm inside, and I really enjoyed it. So that was one of my also top books of this month. So yeah, those are kind of like my top books that I really enjoyed this month, and I cannot wait to continue reading. I feel like we're going into February now, so I think I'm gonna be leaning more toward like romances, because, you know, Valentine's Day, we have to. So I think I'm gonna be leaning into more romance. But there are a few books that I really want to read, like Canadian Boyfriend, the second book by Ariana Zapata. That one I forgot, but it's a single dad trope. Those are kind of like on my radar at the moment. Those are all of the top books that I read this month. It was super great. It was a super great month. And yeah, I really dived in deep into all the new books. I decided to continue reading more books on my TBR, trying new things. And yeah, I love it. I'm so happy and excited. So yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I cannot wait to read more. We love. Also, I'm wearing one of my favorite sweatshirts, Hot Girls Read Books, like per. I think think we should do the book tag for newbies. So basically just a bunch of questions to kind of start your booktube, and I feel like I'm gonna dabble into booktube this year, so hopefully this tag will let you know a little bit more about me and books and reading. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me answer some questions. We love it. All right, so I pulled up the booktube newbie tag. Basically, I want to try to be on the booktube side of things on this channel because you all know my love for books, and I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot more book videos. But not just book videos, I'm still going to be doing my vlogs, my Living with Sue series. But I feel like that's kind of where my channel is going, especially this year, just vlogs and books. So I thought we could just do the booktube newbie because I am a newbie in the booktube side. And hopefully you guys can get to know me a little bit better when it comes to books and stuff. All right, so the first question is, why did you start this channel? This channel has been here for years now, especially because I didn't start it for booktube. I'm just leaning more towards it. But I decided to do more booktube videos because that's kind of like my main interest. I kind of cater my channel to my interests, and I kind of make my videos a little bit of little time capsules so I can look back at what books I read. And I like bonding with you guys about different books and talking about the books. And it's just like a platform for me to literally talk about my favorite books and what I'm reading because it's just so fun and I love books. So I think that's why I'm going more the booktube route. And yeah. Okay, what are some fun, unique things you want to bring to booktube? I feel like it would be nice to bring my opinion and reactions. I love reading and I love watching other people read. I love reading vlogs and I like seeing what people read because then I can add those books to my TBR. So hopefully I can share my love for books with you guys. So you guys can grab some books, but also add books to your TBR, and we can just create a safe community where we can talk about books and all of that good stuff. So I think that's kind of what I feel like I could bring to booktube, but that'd be really fun. What are you most excited for this channel? So I feel like a lot of these is for they just started their channel. Me and my channel has been up for years now, but what I'm excited to hopefully bring to booktube and upload is just reading blogs, wrap-ups, challenges. Y'all know I love a good challenge. And I feel like that'll be so fun. I really can't wait to try new things, try new books, do challenges, and I feel like that could be really, 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 really fun. Why do you love reading? I think it's just an escape, a fun thing to do. It's a nice hobby. It brings you into a new world. And it's so calm and aesthetic and nice. And I think that's why I love reading. I just feel like it's so comfy, cozy. I like having a good little book reading, and it just puts me in a new world. And sometimes I zap in and I'm like, where am I? Because I was in this world in this book and now I'm not. What's going on? So I feel like it's just an escape. Not that my life is bad or anything. I enjoy my life, but it's just a nice little escape, but also comfort thing and a nice little hobby. Because I feel like when I finished school, I had no hobbies, girl. And I was like, I want to do some things for fun. Not everything has to be for money, job, or whatever. So I feel like that's what really got me into reading. I've always been a reader. My mom reads a lot and she used to bring me to the library a lot. I stopped reading for pleasure in school because we had so many book homework and stuff like that and reading homeworks that I kind of put it on the back burner. But once I finished school, I was like, let's get back into it, babes. So I love that. What book or series got you into reading? I think romance got me into reading, and I guess fantasy. I really loved the Shadowhunters series, the TV show, so I ended up reading the books, and I really enjoyed that. So that got me into reading. Call Me by Your Name, gay romance, got me into reading. I loved the movie. So basically, a lot of movies and shows I realized had books, and I was like, oh my God, let me read them. And then it got me into reading. Also just romance, any romance. I love hearing about it, reading about it. And I think, yeah, so fantasy / romance, and movies and TV shows kind of got me into reading. Especially that that's the field that I work in with shows and movies. So I feel like it's a way of still getting that entertainment, but that isn't just a screen. And yeah. When did you start reading? I started reading young. I can't even remember. I would pull up a book even when I didn't know how to read, and I would just open it and chill with my mom. So I've been reading for almost my whole life. Where do you read? My main areas to read are the couch in the living room, my office. As you can see, I have a whole library. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a bookshelf tour or a office tour. So I read in my office / like listen to the audiobook as I work. So office / just in my office chair, in my bedroom sometimes. I tried to create a book nook in my bedroom, but I never use it. I don't know. I just feel like my bedroom is like for sleeping. So like I don't read in my bedroom, but the main areas is my office and the living room. I would love to add like a reading nook chair in my office. That could be really cool, but we'll see because my office is pretty big. My office is pretty like full with these bookshelves. So yeah, that's kind of like the areas that I read in the house. I also just listen to audiobooks a lot. This is not a question, but a form. All the forms of reading that I do is I do audiobooks on the book app or Audible. I also do physical books, which I get either from Amazon, Chapters, thrift store, or online. And then, whatchamacallit, what else? I think that's it. Oh, and then sometimes I'll read digitally on my iPad, which I decorated in one of my vlogs. Like, come on, isn't that so cute? So I basically got a clear iPad mini case and then some book stickers, and then I put them together. So sometimes I'll read on here on the book app, and it's really cute. Because I really was debating getting a Kindle, but I have an iPad mini. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use what I have. And yeah, especially that I listen to audiobooks more than I read digitally. So I was like, I don't think I need a Kindle. But yeah, those kind of the forms that I read, basically audiobooks, physical, and sometimes digitally. So basically all the forms almost. But I mainly read audiobooks or listen to audiobooks, which I still consider reading, you know what I mean? But yeah. What kind of books do you like to read? Y'all know I talk about it all the time. Romance is like my number one. I love a good enemies to lovers. I love a forced proximity. I love, I don't know what the trope is called, but like we're not supposed to be together, but we want to be together. Like it's just that tug. Oh, I love that. I love a good sexual tension. I love a good gay romance. All romance. I love a good dark romance. Like, I love romance. And then another genre that I love is fantasy, especially like romantasy. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Usually what steers me away from fantasy is the world building. Like if it's too complicated, it's not happening, babes. And now I'm starting to dabble into like the murder mystery thriller. So that's kind of interesting. I also love self-help books. I really try to work on bettering myself all the time with goals, challenges, and I think books really help with that. And then also I read graphic novels. I love graphic novels. They're just a fun, cute read. And I love good drawings and art. And I've always been into art. I suck at it, but I love it. I love seeing it. So I love a good graphic novel, especially this last year. I really got into adult graphic novels because I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought it was just for kids and teens. Which it isn't, but like that's the ones that I would find. But I found erotic / like 18+ graphic novels, which are visual for sure, but really cute and really good. And yeah, I usually get like my 18+ graphic novels from smut peddlers. Ooh, spicy, cute, graphic, love it. So yeah, I feel like I rambled a lot, but basically my main genres are romance, fantasy, graphic novels, self-help. Now we're dabbling into murder mystery, and that's that. Those are like my main ones. So yeah, let me know if you guys want more videos of me trying to make a dab in my TBR, trying new genres, trying new books. Let a girl know, because I am leaning towards the booktube side, and hopefully booktube will welcome me because I love books, and I thought we could just share our love for books together. The last one is, what does your book collection look like? Well, if you see behind me, this is what it looks like. It's 4 shelves by IKEA. And yeah, first shelf is fantasy and self-help. And then we have graphic novels, and then the rest is romance. And this is how my collection looks like. I have about 650 books so far. And yeah, the goal is to get to 1,200 to be considered a library. I feel like I would consider my office a library. My dream is to actually have a library in my house someday. That could be super cool. I have a little book scanner to keep track of all my books, and it makes me feel like a little librarian. And I logged all my books, and now I'm logging the prices for insurance purposes. I think it's always a good thing to do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little booktube slash my January wrap up. I hopefully will try to every month upload a wrap up of just sharing with you guys my top books and where I am at when it comes to books every month. And when it comes to my goals as well. And then I also want to try to upload a challenge or reading vlogs along the month with Living with Sue episodes, which if you guys didn't know, I have a Living with Sue series, which is basically just lifestyle vlogs of just bringing you guys along my life as I live in this beautiful home. And yeah, so hopefully BookTube will welcome me with open arms. And yeah, that's kind of where my channel is going in this new year. Hopefully you come along for the ride. And yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this wrap up slash booktube tag. I love you guys so, so much. Comment down below any other book videos you guys want to see from me. Vlogs, what do you guys want to see in the vlogs and stuff like that. My challenge is almost over, so let me know if you guys want a vlog of me like finishing that up. I might do that. But yeah, I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.